Hello and welcome to Dungeons & Dragons Permadeath Part 5. So, this morning I played Misery's Peak on this guy and I managed to screw up recording it, which is really annoying. I had hoped to record everything on this guy, but I messed up and hit the button the wrong number of times. So, this time I'm going to keep the recording status in the bottom right so I don't lose track of it.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
I suppose on the positive side, if I'm going to miss recording a quest, at least I missed one that's both easy and long and not tactically interesting. I actually quite like Miseries as a quest. I know a lot of Permadeath players don't because they end up playing it so often. But I rather like it. It's not a very interesting quest gameplay-wise, but the storyline and so forth, the design of the quest, I quite like. I think it's a good finale to the beginner stuff in Corphos.
As you approach the dead end, you hear softly padded feet skitter behind you.
So I'm in Butcher's Path here, of course. And this is one of the most fun quests in the harbour. And although it's in principle one of the more difficult quests to do, in practice it ends up being one of the most straightforward ones for Permadeath. That the difficulty in this quest is mostly about tactics. It's about playing these fights with the Kobold Shaman well. Unlike my pet was doing just now. Whereas there are lots of quests in the harbour where you really need to have trapping skills to do them on elite. As I was saying, there's lots of ones in the harbour where you really need trapping skills to do them on elite. Or have unusual features like the lighthouse, where you have to have some way getting past the lightning trap. Whereas this one is just a stand-up fight, and if your tactics against the kobolds are good, then you won't have a problem. So this one is very often one I end up doing earlier and as elite. The ogre is not here. The only fight where we regularly lose permadeath characters in here is in the fight against the named Trogcaster near the end, which I therefore will not even attempt to do. Damn, the obscuring mist down there is actually obscuring them. I can't see when they're shooting lightning bolts. Whoa. It's gonna be famous last words if I die in here. Alright.
Countless kobolds scratch and scurry somewhere very close by.
Alright, so that one went a bit safer.
You wonder if these underwater pipes might lead to further slaughter.
I didn't fancy taking on the Trogcaster over there. Alright, I always like to clear the shrine out first here. Right, here's the fun part. Alright, that's the worst over. Hey, it auto-raised my pet. Alright. Alright, that's almost the whole thing done. I'm going to ignore the possible Trog Shaman rare on the right, since he kills a lot of Permadeath characters. This guy I'm taking on though.
Walked the butcher's path and lived. No easy feat, even for the bravest of warriors.
Nothing very exciting there. Alright, that's it for this session. Sorry about missing recording miseries. Hopefully I won't make that mistake again.